Good morning, aunties. So it's me with the babies. I have here Mia, and she is my little micro preemie by Claire Taylor. She is about, I think, 13 inches long. Um, she's only 1 pound and some ounces, I believe. And then I have here Kingston Andrew, again by Claire Taylor. Um, Kingston is about 8 pounds, 1 ounces, I think. Um, and he's 20 inches long. So he's fairly a, a regular sized newborn baby. Um, and yeah, so I do this a lot with my babies. I actually like dress them in the mornings as a stress reliever sometime at night. This week was a very stressful week, so that's how Kingston got into the little outfit that he's wearing. I just instantly needed to change out a doll so that I can, just kind of calm down, take my mind off of other things. And so that's what I did. I'm not sure about all the, scientific studies and all that stuff with what the dolls do for everybody else, but I know what they do for me. I really enjoy taking care of them. And like I said before, although I have a toddler here, she's not newborn, and newborn babies just give you that real fresh motherly feeling. And so I just enjoy doing it. So I thought, hey, I'll come on camera and show you guys what I do. I do also change their diapers when I'm off camera because I, for some reason, have a problem with them staying in the same diaper. And it's kind of weird because I buy a lot of diapers because I change their diapers a lot and I pretty much throw them all away unless it's like a diaper like this one that have came in a box opening or something like that. I'll keep it until it starts to get really crunchy looking or raggedy. Then I'll go ahead and throw it away. But for the most part, I will keep the like signature diapers. But other than that, the regular ones, I throw them things away because I have so many diapers and it makes no sense for me to keep the old ones. And I also have a thing for, finding different prints, which is kind of hard to do unless you're doing the honest diapers. But I'm into like Huggies and Pampers with my silicone babies. It's something about putting them in those brands. I got this weird idea in my head that they can only wear those brands. So that's what I typically buy for them. And, but like I said, I just change them, almost every time I, change their clothes, I change their diapers, even off camera. So I'm probably a little bit different from a lot of people. A lot of people that I've talked to only interact with their dolls when they're on camera. I'm not afraid to say that I do interact with mine off camera, but not to the extent of where I'm with them all day or, you know, wearing them out. A lot of people, I believe, too, say that because they're afraid of people judging them and thinking that their dolls are not in good condition. I don't I don't believe in all that stuff. I think if you handle them with care, I always wash my hands and make sure they're dry when I before I handle them, as if they're real babies. Which is, I know sounds weird, but I don't want any oils or chemicals on my hands, and I interact with them because they are expensive collectible dolls. And then, Mia has the armature, so I'm always careful how I pick her up. I don't pick them up. I don't pick either one of them up. I don't even pick my Reborns up, like under their arms or stuff like that. I'm just really careful. And because Mia is my first baby with armatures, I'm very careful with that. Although I trust Claire's work, her reputation speaks for itself. So it's like I'm not, really worried about it, but I also don't want to do anything to cause any harm or damage. So I am careful with all my silicone babies. That's just like with Serena, and she's cloth body. I just like, you know, take my time with them. If something don't fit, I don't force it. when I'm changing out their clothes. I buy their clothes a little bit big sometime. Every now and then they may have an outfit that's kind of snug. But like I said, if it don't fit, I don't force it. But that's just one of my things. A lot of people are afraid of silicone, and a lot of it is because of the horror stories we hear and stuff like that. But they're not that sensitive. But you know, for me, with the money that I spend, I'm gonna treat them like I pushed them out, or like I birthed them, for using politically correct terms, I guess. But yeah, so I mean, this is like the most relaxing part of my day is getting them dressed. And I've learned not to try to rush things just because I'm recording too, because that's how people make mistakes and, mess up things. And then you're like, what do I do now? So I try to, I just want to keep my dolls in their original state. I don't want to do anything like other than I do with my cloth bodies. As far as my reborns, I will reweight them. I, believe it or not, am afraid to reweight my cloth body silicone, so I don't even bother them like that. When dolls come from really high-end artists, I just try to leave them the way they are in their original state, because I believe that you can devalue them. So I don't change anything out on them. Now, if it's a kit, that might be different, but as far as like if I get a whole completed doll from an artist, I won't change out, anything like the eyes or anything, because I don't want to take away from the original state of the doll, because then people don't want to pay what the doll is worth if they feel like you tampered with the doll, because now the doll is no longer just a straight out doll from that particular artist. He is so sweet. I'm telling you guys, when I tell you I am so in love with him, it is ridiculous that it's been months since I've had him, and every time I look at him, I feel like I just got him. And I just wanted to share that moment with you guys. I never mean to come across as bragging or anything, but Claire Taylor is the best silicone artist out there, and I just love her work.